Okay. Alright, we almost there. 2 more minutes to go, people.
Oh, alright. We got the joint set up.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, guys, we are live and back for WrestleMania 39 Night 2 review. And like I said, I got my overlay up. I'm more prepared today. As you guys seen, I already had this thing already pre-planned and everything like that. So we here, but I'm not here alone because as big as WrestleMania is, we got to do it big here also. So joining me from yesterday's live stream, we got the man, the myth, the reality, the revolutionary, Q Flow the rookie.
Acknowledge me.
Okay. I won't do that. And then also joining me is my beautiful wife, the greatest catch lady sketch.
This night was kind of trash.
Wow.
Not the quality of the show.
I'm about to say, you are live. You know what I'm saying?
Not the quality of the show. Just like disappointment after disappointment after just.
We got some disappointments, but we're gonna get into that. And at this time, I already sold them to y'all. Joining us from the Soul Trek Enterprise, the Hard R, Quattro. By the way, before you say anything, Quattro, fuck your next joke. But go ahead.
Oh my god!
You just mad because your man Major Glory from Dexter's Laboratory lost.
Not Dexter's Laboratory.
Okay. It's all right. Hey, look, it's cool. I'm a little salty because you know, I'm not gonna sit here and say I got my Cody Rhodes shirt in the mail on the way. You know what I'm saying? So you know,
I mean, you can still return it.
No,
I mean, just finish the story.
No, it's gonna be that shit all night though. But you know, hey, look, this had free shipping and payment plans, so it ain't no much returning. But WrestleMania, guys, once it's Hollywood. We're at night 2. We had a successful night 1, and night 2 was just it was going to come at it with it. We had, of course, Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns going at it for the undisputed heavyweight universal championship, which, my God, my nerves was twisted. Like, all seriousness, my nerves was all twisted during that matchup. We had Edge and Balor, which I think Balor may be legit hurt.
He must be concussed. He must.
They said he got split open. They gave him like some numbing cream and all that. He was done.
Yeah,
which sucks, but
which because you know Edge is like, let me put on that 30-minute classic. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh.
And this show was like a 22-minute match. I was like, so I don't know if they cut time off or this was part of the plan. Who knows? But guts to Balor for finishing this whole thing out. And then, of course, you had the EST and Asuka, who once again, they be doing Bianca kind of dirty on these stories going into Mania. But she be like, I'm going to stay ready and give y'all a banger of a match. And then, speaking of bangers, that triple threat Intercontinental Championship, my God. My God. I already had our friend Chubbs in the talking about us, and it was just like, he ain't Titus O'Neil. I was like, screw that. I was loving Titus O'Neil commentary. Screw that. I don't care. I could be on this hill by myself. And, you know, Brock and Omos wasn't that bad. It did what it was supposed to do. It did what it was supposed to do, and Brock went out there, made his money, and by the time I would say the Hell in the Cell match came on, Brock was back at home.
I said he was on that PJ.
Yeah, instantly. He had that whole thing. So guys, welcome back to the whole live stream. So tonight we are awake, we are ready, we are energized. We're gonna be reviewing and breaking down WrestleMania 39 Night 2. You guys can go put down in the chat your thoughts about WrestleMania, ask questions so we can talk back to you, stuff like that. As we're still getting into the live stream game, we ain't got no super chats, nothing like that right now. So I'm saying, but until we do that, you guys can always post down in the comments, stuff like that, and we can talk about this kind of stuff and everything. So we gotta get right up on into this one, because we had to say, I made sure I had my notes. Jimmy Allen, I'm not familiar for who this artist is, but he's a country singer. He's a country singer?
Yeah, country singer.
We have more black country singers?
Yes.
I honestly didn't know that.
I'm genuinely answering your question.
I'm just saying. I mean, they already proved that they don't mean nothing. But he came out there and sung American before. He sung it good. Kevin Hart did another opening.
Why?
I was like, yeah. What they say for next year though? But
they can say that for next year.
Yeah, I was like, Kevin Hart, Philly.
Because who y'all gonna get next year?
Lil
Gilly?
Uzi Vert.
Stop saying that.
$1 million
the Cassidy's free.
Would you say, Quadro?
Cassidy must be free. Come on.
Oh God.
Like in the club with his people stand?
Yeah, we good, bro.
No, I'm good.
Listen, I'd rather have Wallow out there drawing, just giving us a motivational speech before WrestleMania. No, thank you.
Where's the kid?
So they do that. So then Miz and Snoop Dogg is in the ring again to do another little monologue, talk about how good night 1 was. So you better get ready for night 2. Simple stuff. Don't take too long. We do with the opening match, because I knew it was going to be the opening match when I was watching the pre-show, even before that, because the Brock is like, if I don't go on last, I'm going on first. So basically, he get the fuck out of here. And I was like, Brock and Omos is going to be first. So Brock Lesnar versus Omos, no special interest or nothing like that. Why? Brock's like, I'm in and out. So what I appreciate was people don't really understand at this age how much of a professional Brock is, because he sold for Omos and he made his offense look threatening. He definitely. Yeah. I'm not gonna sit there and say it was a great match and stuff like that, but no, I'm just saying that. But hey, it was cool. I was like, okay, he tossed Brock. Then he gave him scoop slam after scoop slam. It's just like, you playing 2K. I only know over and X. That's what it was like. Then bear hug, and then went back to it, and back to it, and back to another bear hug. Or then Brock finally got out of it. Runs in gets a choke slam from Omos, quick 2 count. Then the German suplexes come. The first one, it looked like Omos landed on Brock's head. But then he finally
Lord.
launched him up and got him up there. Goes for the F5, but his back hurt. He sells the back, but then he goes up for it again. Hits the F5 on Omos and wins the matchup. And after that, I really thought like maybe, just maybe, we have a little beat down. Maybe Bobby Lashley comes out, because I will get to Bobby Lashley in a minute. Or do something.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
He was there.
Yeah. He was there. But Brock Lesnar wins the matchup. So, y'all thoughts on the opener? I did the opener, did the same thing that the opener from night one did with Cena. Other than
It sounded like it wasn't as bad as the Cena one. But
It wasn't as bad as the Cena one.
they definitely both broke out as soon as their match was over.
Yeah,
They do not get paid by the hour.
And no, he got his money and then just left that joint.
He got his bread and dip.
Yeah. So they said, well, if it wasn't broke, don't fix it. We're gonna keep the same format going. We went to the women's showcase matchup. Now this was not the showcase match from yesterday with the men.
Hell no.
At all. And once again, I ain't trying to come at the women like that. I was like, but once again, one other than Shayna and Ronda, there ain't no teams.
Mm-hmm.
They just all that was put together that probably won't even see each other again. And first of all, anybody peep that Ryu and Ken who came down to the ring?
Yup.
Shayna and Ronda, I was just like, let me hurry up and text Quattro before he texts me this thing first. Because I wanted to be the one. I'm like, let me text him this Ken and Ryu thing first. And so we get back and forth action. Green gets tags in. Missile dropkick to Raquel Rodriguez, who no sells it. Shayna gets a triple power bomb. I was like, no reaction to that. Then they do the whole pile up spot type thing where it was like an accident. Chelsea Green trying to get away from Raquel Rodriguez, jumps on everybody on the outside. Then Liv's like, oh, powerbomb me. And so Raquel Rodriguez powerbombs Liv onto the outside. Shotzi tries to go for a DT to Raquel Rodriguez, but turns into a fallaway slam. Green and DeVille get the upper hand, and then they hit Shotzi. Well, Shotzi hits a heart attack, and then was it DeVille? Natalya does like, hey, I'm at WrestleMania again. Let me do that double sharpshooter, which looks awful every time she does it. I'd rather sit there and watch The Rock do the sharpshooter 18,000 times every time. Every WrestleMania or a big moment where Natty's not supposed to be there, she was like, I'm part of the double sharpshooter. I'm just like, you could leave that shit alone, to be honest with you. So she goes for that on Green DeVille. Liv breaks it up. She hits a cold break on shots and then followed by the Oblivion. Now she's Ronda makes a tag. It was just like, I'm injured, right? So I put the armbar on Shotzi, and then they tap out. Ronda and Shayna win the matchup. This was a complete drop down from the men's showcase match on night one.
I have a question.
Sure thing.
What happened to Shayna's shoe?
I missed the shoe. What happened to her shoe?
She at that time she just had one shoe on, and I'm like, what happened to your shoe?
Okay.
No, I was so focused on that, and all Ronda's time that she spent in the match. So.
I mean, look, I knew Ronda was injured. Everybody knew Ronda was injured, so of course she's not going to do much. And I was just like, but the whole thing in general, I was like, it wasn't needed because it just wasn't needed. You know what I'm saying? Especially when we, I'll save that. We now get to where a lot of people were saying, oh, wait, hold on. You're right. Because after this, Bobby Lashley comes out. They say, here, the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal winner, Bobby Lashley, come out there with the fucking trophy. And he just out there just to cheer the fans. Me and Quattro both said on the podcast that we did that him Bray Wyatt should never happen. But just because it didn't happen, we got our wish, doesn't mean that he shouldn't have been on the card.
Yep.
You mean to tell me that The Miz somehow had two matches? I don't care if there was 2 minutes. Two impromptu matches that we couldn't find room for LA Knight or Bobby Lashley at all. Which
sad.
Especially when how over LA Knight was during that Battle Royal, how Bobby Lashley was a featured part of your program, and all of a sudden y'all just decide, you know what? Hey, well, Bray Wyatt is either injured or don't want to do it, so here go the trophy. Really?
Yeah.
So I'm just asking, am I the only one mad about that?
No, not at all.
Okay, yeah, I'm just.
No, man. Like, if there was any time for them to at least bring back the Hurt Business, you could have had Omos get some help or something. Like, I don't know. They are wasted. Like, Bobby deserved justice for Bobby, man.
Not justice for Bobby.
Yeah,
justice
no,
for Bobby.
seriously.
JFB.
Seriously, look, I'm like, I want you to know. Y'all see, I got my Cedric Alexander shirt on from Hurt Business right now. I'm sitting there saying, like, hey, I would have liked that a beat down on Brock. I don't need Omos in Hurt Business, but I'm just like, but shit, he there. I'm just like, give us something. But no, they said Bobby come out there and to do his talk. I'm like, who cares? He don't even care. But you know what? This is when WrestleMania finally started, because we get the Intercontinental Championship triple threat match. Drew McIntyre versus Sheamus versus Gunther. First of all, Drew McIntyre must be talking to the Usos because he was like, hey, yo, I heard y'all like all white during these events. So
Where do you get a white kilt?
You know what I'm saying? He was out there partying with the Usos at Wale Mania, something like this. Yo, so this is what y'all wear all
had a
white.
white kilt on?
Yeah.
Because, I missed a good majority of the first matches.
Yes, he had all white everything.
It's giving me, like, Angel of Death. Like,
Angel, yo,
why would you?
Yo, with that sword, though, we close. With that sword, we close. You know, so
like Scottish Mordecai.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. Every time I bring up Mordecai, I get laughed out the building. We ain't doing that.
As it should be. And I'm looking at the chat right now. So for Q, also make sure you keep looking at the chat. Also, we will be talking about that Cody main event. Don't worry, we just going in order.
Going in order. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm just going in order. So. Right now, we got that Intercontinental Championship triple threat matchup, and I was just like, so I got off of work. I said, I can't leave work yet because I want to miss something. Tyson was back on commentary. I was just like, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's the same format we had yesterday.
Yeah.
So I was just like,
the same thing.
So I was cool. So at the beginning of the match, Drew takes out Gunther. He's out. So Sheamus and Drew, they start fighting back and forth. Then Gunther comes back in the ring, and then he says, oh, okay, chill with this. Start chopping. I mean, one chop to Drew, one chop to Sheamus, their chest already red. After one chop. So, it was funny, because they said times like, y'all need to call the police.
Listen, I was about to say, Dorn, I was ducking hearing them chops, man. I thought somebody was firing. You know what I mean?
Wait, I was missing stuff.
Yo, Titus was on that joint killing it, though, man. Titus had me dying.
Yeah, Titus. Yeah, I mean, he just need a little. You know what I mean? That Mike Hard lemonade will get you.
Capital P-O, please.
I can't say nothing because y'all know every time something happens, I'll be like, y'all better call the people. I don't know who the people is.
He said you need to call the police. Do you hear these chops? And he kept saying that. And then he said, look, man, I ain't going there with no guns. If he come in there and chop me, I'm done. Titus was, saying, it was hilarious. Gunther put Sheamus in a Boston Crab. Then Drew McIntyre comes in there and starts slapping him. And Gunther still got the Boston Crab going. And I'm just like, yo.
I was like, what? I thought you were supposed to break.
No. He said, no, bro, I'm holding this. So then he keeps slapping until finally he lets go. Then they have like a slap off. And then with Gunther and Drew, Sheamus does 10 beats to Gunther, but as he's doing it, Drew McIntyre is chopping Gunther in between. So it's one club, one chop, one club. I was like, my man Chess, he already lost a lot of weight. Remember, Quattro and Q know old school Gunther, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so y'all remember Fat Gunther? Yeah, I hate to use them terms, but I'm saying y'all remember that though. So, he was doing that, and then Sheamus go crazy and give Drew McIntyre like 29. He was going for 30, but they both got tired.
Not 29.
He gave 29, and Drew fell out, and Sheamus got tired. That's literally what happened. Like, Drew just fell down like, damn, dead. And then Sheamus was like, but everybody was shot. He went to 29 beats. And Sheamus goes for a Celtic Cross on Gunther, but it's broken up. Drew throws Sheamus into Gunther, the belly to belly into the corner, and a future shock DDT to Gunther. Gunther hits a powerbomb on Drew McIntyre, but he kicks out. And Gunther goes to the top rope, and Sheamus gives him a white noise from the top. Now we in second gear. Everybody's just like, yo, what's going to happen? So after he gives him the white noise, give him a Celtic Cross, but then Gunther kicks out. My God. Sheamus hits a cloverleaf on Gunther, but Drew puts Sheamus in a sleeper, which makes Sheamus let go. Sheamus hits two uppercut knees to Gunther and Drew McIntyre, and goes for the bro kick on Gunther, but Drew pulls after he hits the bro kick, he pulls Sheamus out. So Sheamus is like, you know I want to win the championship, right? 'Cause that's the one I want to pick. I don't give a fuck how many times Primal Sex we talk about. So you really on this Sheamus train? You damn right. I was like, Sheamus, he got the best resume in wrestling that nobody knows, and he don't have any kind of championship.
That's his one Grand Slam away.
He won everything but that title. So
and Drew was like, not today.
literally. So Drew goes, and then he goes and leaps. He gets his Finn Balor on, top rope suicida out there to Sheamus on the outside. Drew goes for a Claymore, but then Sheamus hits him with a bro kick. And then Drew kicks out. And then Drew hits Sheamus with a Claymore, and then Sheamus kicks out. Sheamus goes for another bro kick on what was it? Gunther comes to the top and splashes and breaks with the pin. And then Gunther powerbombs Sheamus on the Drew McIntyre, and then stack powerbombs Drew McIntyre again to retain the championship. That shit happened. Gunther, what do you call it? He retains. Damn good triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship.
Listen, I'm gonna walk right through the front door with it, man. Match of the weekend, honestly.
That was a damn good match. I can't take that away from it. That was a literal fight. They both came out there looked like a fight. Titus on. First of all, remember when Drew jumped to the outside? He was like, "Oh!" Like he was hype and shit.
He was so loud.
He was very loud. For that one, you know what this reminded me of without the yelling? Pat McAfee. Like, well, I'm not, before anybody castrates me out there on the chat, I'm not sitting here saying Titus is a better commentator than Pat McAfee. I'm talking about when it comes to suspending yourself into being a fan of just watching wrestling. Like, you sit at your home with a beer and some popcorn, and you watch this, and you just like saying shit at the TV. Because that's what Titus was saying tonight.
It's definitely giving me uncle energy.
That's what it was. That's exactly what it was. It
was drunk uncle.
Thoughts, we in the conversation, so your thoughts on the matchup?
Well,
again, go ahead.
No, I was saying, I love the match. I'm gonna agree with you. I wanted Sheamus to pull that W because I just want him to have that last accolade. I feel like Drew needs to walk up to him and just be like, "My bad," because I cost you the match like 3 times. But it was beautiful.
Fair, beautiful but match. I did hear that, of course, we couldn't see because we're at home, but at the live crowd, Drew gave Sheamus a hug.
Oh, well, yeah, he put up the, was it a tweet, I think, where he was like, they're going to get pints.
Yeah.
Even though y'all got to stop. Like,
the Beggar Bros lives on.
No, bro.
The Beggar Bros lives on. So, yeah. I wish you could have seen this matchup. Baby.
Yeah, same. And I wish Sheamus would have won, so I would have got my points, and he would have got his Grand Slam.
Who has Gunther on the fantasy right now?
I do.
Of course he does. Okay.
I can't, but I don't have a book.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. No, I actually took it to try to finish the points today. I didn't get a chance to finish. Okay. So next up was the Raw Women's Championship. The ice cold story that it was. Bianca Belair taking on
ice cold story. Lord Jesus.
Taking on Asuka. So Asuka comes out. She has like all these from what I kind of see on my phone. She had like all these other like different Asukas out there with her.
Oh, see,
Yeah.
I didn't get to see her intro.
Her shadow clones.
I was really
yeah.
having a moment today, man.
Yeah, so she
Good
comes.
shadow clone reference.
Yeah, so she comes out with that. Don't look pretty cool. So I was just like, okay, so what's Bianca coming out with? So then, Bianca has. Let me make sure I get this right. They call the Divas a Compton dance group.
Yeah, sound like this seems like a majorette team.
Yeah,
Love that interest.
I didn't even know that they
cute.
handled majorettes over in Compton.
Before we continue, the one little girl who did the back bend.
yeah.
I just want to, spread a little love to her. Her mom actually died before she went out there.
Like just now?
Before she went out there, yeah. Triple H talked to Triple H announced it during the press conference. So my condolences, love and light. You did such a great job on that stage, and just.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
that's horrible. I mean, good for her for pushing through.
Yeah, seriously.
But my God.
But she's a kid, so like being able to do that, like I would. Yeah. I mean, like if she didn't do it, I would understand. So like big ups to you. You did such a beautiful job. All you little girls, y'all were so cute and y'all killed it out there, man.
That was
easily one of
to her specifically though, like condolences, love and light to you and your family.
First of all, that's awesome. And first of all, I'm glad Triple H acknowledged that. I didn't get to see the press conference. I'm glad he acknowledged that. Because if it wasn't going to be him, it was going to be Cody. So
shut up.
Fuck with y'all.
Come on, yo. Come on.
We can't have one serious moment.
One serious moment.
Can't take y'all nowhere.
I'm sorry. Go there.
Damn.
But
come on, son. What you doing?
What you doing, man? What you doing? I'm sorry. Look at Chip. No, seriously.
I'm so annoyed with you right now.
Seriously.
Oh my God.
You know what? Y'all laughing because you know I'm right.
No,
so, okay.
We didn't say you was wrong, but damn.
Yeah. But how?
Read the room. Come on, boss.
So, honestly, I am glad that he did that because I have seen, I have seen all the WrestleManias. Mm-hmm. I have seen adult celebrities and adults mess up entrances.
They be fumbling the ball on them.
These little kids went out in front of 80,000 people on that stage and killed it.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, killed it. And I was just like, I didn't know this. It wasn't a day. And I was like, because people was watching it, it wasn't just like what's an instrument? I mean, people was getting into it. I was like, I want to see the rest of the routine.
Because it was legit good. And it had a good amount of time while I was up there, too. It was like, all right, let's just do the first verse. Oh, y'all going to get 2 verses. Oh, okay.
Yes, they ran through the whole thing.
Come out and interact. Oh, okay.
Because when I first saw them, I'm just being dead serious here. When I first saw it, I was like, oh, that's cute. Bianca Belair got, little black girls who got there and just twist their hair like a whip type thing. That's what I thought the entrance was going to be. And they broke out. I was just like, what? What?
They was doing a whole little bring it routine. Like, I was like, oh, okay, this is cute.
I said, get the fuck out. And then back here, I was like, oh, damn, it's over? That's how I was feeling.
They was going off.
It was going off. I was like, I enjoyed that entrance. I really enjoyed that entrance. I really did.
Mm-hmm.
So, we get into the Bianca Belair, and Asuka matchup. So, Bianca's hot out the gate. She started drop kicking Asuka, and she gets the offense good. And then Bianca tries to do for her little springboard moonsault, but then Asuka turns it into an armbar submission. They go to the outside, and then Asuka tries to put Bianca Belair in a crossface on the outside. And Bianca, first of all, shout out to Bianca and Asuka because they knew following that triple threat match was going to be hard to do. So they came out there ready. And I appreciate because Bianca picks up Asuka and power bombs her straight on the floor. Out that crossface. I was like, my God, the sound of Asuka back just bouncing off that floor was sickening. It really was. And I'm just like, Asuka ain't no spring chicken no more neither. Taking bumps like that is something. Back on the inside, they found the apron a little bit, and Asuka gives, and then Asuka's fighting Bianca, and Bianca was just like, hey, Brian Cage, let me show you how to do it the right way. Gives Asuka a deadlift suplex from, the one like Cesaro used to do when he be on the ropes and they be on the apron and bring her back into the ring. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay, yeah. So they go back and forth some more. Then Bianca hits a standing blockbuster, and then a springboard moonsault. Asuka kicks out. Bianca tries to go for a 450, but Asuka stops her and drags her down by her hair and gives her a code breaker into the corner. Then Belair gives Asuka a grand slam into the corner. Now, this last sequence I thought was fire. Bianca tries to go for the KOD, but Asuka gets out of it and sprays the blue mist, but Bianca ducks because when she gets out of the KOD, she almost falls to the ground. She ducks and Asuka misses the miss. Then Asuka goes for the kick. Bianca dunks. She goes for the hair whip. Asuka moves out the way. And then Asuka does a nice roll through into the arm bar. Bianca's in there like she about to tap out. Then Bianca Belair, I mean, y'all really got to respect how strong this woman is.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like, this woman is freakishly strong. Does a deadlift. Remember, she's laying on the ground. She's not in position to do a squat. She's laying on the ground, does a deadlift to Asuka while she was in the armbar and gives her the KOD. And wins the matchup. Bianca Belair retains. Now, I know this is probably one of the matches everybody was sitting there like, okay, everybody picked Asuka. I had Asuka on my fantasy. I thought Asuka was going to win.
Yeah,
but
I was prepared to lose them points.
Yes. But however, as the story was going on, I was like, this story is just so dead. It is so...
Yeah, they didn't do much for it, so...
Exactly. I just said I can still see Bianca Belair retaining. So let me get your thoughts about it also, so I won't be the only one talking.
I wasn't mad at the match. I mean, they unfortunately had to follow a classic. So, you know, it is what it is. But even still, I think they did a good job. Was it as good as Rhea and Charlotte? Yeah, it wasn't. Was it Rhea and Charlotte? No.
Right.
But for what it was a really good match.
You know what?
Yeah, I think
they don't lose points. Yeah, they don't lose points for me.
What was you about to say, Quattro?
I think the only thing that's unfortunate to reflect on is another year that Asuka can't win at WrestleMania.
Bro, she
can't buy a WrestleMania win.
I mean, you know, because
it's kind of sad. And like everybody said, I thought Asuka was going to win, but this match was still great, and I'm not mad at the outcome.
No, I'm not mad at the outcome. First of all, they did the service to Asuka when they introduced her new character at Royal Rumble. They should have capitalized on that.
Mm-hmm.
Asuka should have had a Goldberg run during the Elimination Chamber. Asuka should have just been out here murdering. If she's the murder clown, she should be out here murdering people. Literally. And you just find their lifeless body with blue mist on their face. It should have been some crazy shit like that. That's what it should have been happening, but they didn't do any of that. And it's just so ice cold to the point where I would think, if you don't put your Raw Women's Championship, Bianca Belair and Asuka on the go home show before WrestleMania, you already knew they had nothing for the story. Nothing. So I wasn't mad that it was good. I think what made Rhea and Charlotte better was the story, because they had more of a story going in than Bianca and Asuka did. But I thought you know, especially coming behind that triple threat matchup, they did an excellent job. Because not a lot of people can do that. I see, you know, and the crowd was still into it. Because they could have been exhausted at that triple threat match. But the crowd was still into it, so I give them that.
Yeah. All
right, so load it up, Q. Because next, we got Snoop Dogg and Miz back out. So, we're going to take a minute to reflect. You know what I'm saying?
Where's my revolver? I got about 6 of them.
You know what I'm saying? Load that joint up, make sure you clock it. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
Snoop Dogg and Miz is back out there, and then they announced the attendance. Cool. So, Miz like, hold on, Snoop, I got a problem. And
oh, God.
It was, by the way, when they come back out there, they was out there, you know, well, Miz was trying, but Snoop was out there dancing the Ain't Nothing But a G thing.
I saw.
Listen, that song getting over this weekend.
For real.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Which, by the way, side note, Quad, what you think about that Rey Mysterio interest yesterday?
Yo, I loved it. I loved it. I love Doms too. I was so happy.
Exactly. I was like, I would say interest has been, but been getting good.
They've been kind of spotty. They were spotty this year. Like some people, was like they really put it like thought into it, and other people just came out, and I was like, oh.
Well, I mean, I figured, you know, a lot of the entrances ain't gonna really hit with the sun still shining. So
yeah,
I give you that, but
that's the problem you have over in LA. I'll tell you.
yeah, because it's
where's
still light out.
where's Philly's WrestleMania at?
Lincoln
The
Financial.
Oh, well, we get sun. The sun goes down early here. Never mind.
Bro, it don't matter. It's gonna be night over here.
I know that's
it'll
what.
be a
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Dark.
Yeah, it's gonna be dark. We better hope it don't rain.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, God.
That's the East Coast for you.
God.
Sorry. April in Philly, it's gonna rain.
It's going. Oh
Don't
God.
look at our universe, Lord. No.
I'm about to say, man, like, I ain't trying to do with no poncho. Ain't trying to be Samoa Joe for WrestleMania 37.
You better get some man. You better get a booth.
You better get a bro. Look, I'm trying.
I keep saying we got to get that club
Right.
box.
Try it.
Look, we gotta
call the plug, man.
Yeah. So Snoop was out there. So he said, I got a problem with you, Snoop, because yesterday you put me into an impromptu matchup that I wasn't ready for. I had a $10,000 suit on, and then he was just like, "Oh, did you want to do another one?" And then he said, "No, I would." I thought we was friends, stuff. And he was like, "Okay, my bad." But you know what? Really, when I said my bad, I didn't mean my bad. I meant my bad. And then here comes the money. Started playing, and I was like, "Oh my
Here
God,
comes the money.
it's Shane." Here's the funny thing is, me and Q, he texted right into. He was just like, "Oh man, we got to check on Quattro right now." And I was just
Let me
like,
tell y'all.
I was like, he fell off the couch.
Let me tell you. Y'all seen what happened to me in person when Shane pops at WrestleMania.
"Yeah,
Oh my God.
My wife here just looks up to the sky and says, it's like, here we go again.
bro,
I was so
Here we go.
I was so happy. Ran up, got the jersey and all.
Oh my God.
You know what I realized? He ain't had them ones on. I said,
he
okay,
did not have
something
no ones
on.
on. That's probably
That's his downfall.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Downfall for real.
So I was like, we gonna get an impromptu match between Shane and Miz, and Snoop was like, "No, he ain't in the ring. I'm out of this. He should have stayed there." So then, all of a sudden, I was just like, "Okay, Shane, beat up Miz, do your elbow drop through the announce table, and call it a day." Right?
I was just really hoping we didn't get a Coast to Midwest.
Coast to Midwest.
We didn't even get them.
So peep this. Shane decides, he said, "Y'all, it's WrestleMania 39. Quattro's watching."
Y'all got
I took off work for this.
He said,
Hey, you.
he said he thought he was AJ Styles. He said, "Let me wrestle." First of all, when you start throwing them what they call pillow punches, everybody hate them shade punches.
I really hate Shane's punches.
Like,
love them.
yo, you got to hear Chris Jericho on the podcast talk about them shade punches, and he was just like, "Yeah, like I had to kick the shit out of him. Slow the fuck down." So,
Get to it. He went for a leapfrog, and just like his damn daddy.
He bounces the Miz off the ropes. He dives down for us. I said, "Why is he doing this?" And then Miz runs, and then Shane hits a leapfrog. And when he comes down, Shane he was just like, "Ah," and then so he moves up to the side, and then Miz was like, "What happened?" So Shane trying to get back up, and Shane it's not funny.
First off, when he hit the ground, the Mortal Kombat screen popped up.
This man is 53 years old.
That man Mortal Kombat X-rayed himself.
Dang.
They said that man went from Shane O'Mac to Shane No ACL.
Look, let's talk about the Miz. The Miz was like, I don't know what to do. Shout out to Snoop Dogg for the save.
He
the Miz
came in
was
with the elbow.
Oh no, Quattro! You're not about to shout out to Snoop Dogg past this.
No,
what was your man doing? What was your man doing? There goes the money. What was your man doing, son? You're not about to.
Look, you know how when you a certain age, you was like, you know what, I could go run a game of ball. No, I can't. That's what happened.
No, this is definitely giving me the old heads in the street trying to race.
Yeah. And they put a hamstring.
This is that energy. Don't nobody make it out the blocks. Somebody that came out a shoe. Somebody's on the ground. Somebody is limping back to the porch. All of it. This is all Shane.
It was so embarrassing. The ref had to get everybody get out there and check on Shane like, oh, you all right, baby?
Listen, it was so bad they had to do a replay of Snoop giving him an elbow. I said, damn.
That man, had no business. Like, where was Steve at, man? Where was Steve Austin at? Was he not? Was he not available?
Steve Austin smart. Steve said, I had my match in Dallas yesterday, with Kevin Owens. I'm not coming back to do this because, first of all, number one, I feel bad for Shane. But number two, that's embarrassing.
Yes, it is.
Okay? Because not only do that, because you had an impromptu match, you probably go out there and get a little moment. Your daddy brought you back and you had that terrible Royal Rumble. And next thing you got there, blew your knee out. Knowing your dad with the mustache in the back talking about something. I knew I should have brought that motherfucker back.
He was back there twirling that fucking villain mustache. You know he was.
Uh-huh.
And he did that. And as soon as he blew his knee out, I was like, Quad must have just came back down from getting his jersey.
I got like 20 texts of Fred from SpongeBob saying my leg. People blowing up my phone. There goes the money.
There goes the money.
The money. Oh God!
There goes the ankle.
Oh, so Snoop Dogg being the genius that he is, he was just like, I gotta save this. So he was just like, yo, they called an audible, which it was like needed. I'm talking about this was a needed audible. So then he's like, okay, I'll hit the Miz. Like Snoop clotheslined somebody before, and then he did the the high people's elbow, and then it did it on there, and it was just like, okay, Snoop helps it because it wasn't meant to be good the first place. Shane was out there.
Supposed to be bad, but Shane he even rolled out the ring slow. I was like, they was in there trying to find them angles so they could get him out. I said, damn, bro.
I don't know if it was Chubbs that hit me up or if it was Primetime, but somebody said God wanted to make sure that Miz was not jobbing the Shane twice.
Oh my God.
Blew out that whole... bro, they kept the camera on the Miz so much. I don't know how she got the ring. They must have rolled, carried,
They was rolling, and he was scooching his body. I said, oh, Lord.
That man just blew his whole down. Like, in the middle of 8,000... That's not funny.
That's horrible,
that
man.
That shit is not funny, but oh my God. I was just like, that. Bobby came out here to the spine buster, but, here comes the money.
I am.
Mm-hmm.
I guess all was forgiven, right? Whatever. So Snoop Dogg wins the match against the Miz. So Miz loses 2 matches. What gives back Pat McAfee and Snoop Dogg? I was like, that works.
Yeah, it tracks.
Oh God, I'm about to say, I was like, because I was laughing harder than I should have, and I was like, yo,
you was laughing hard.
I was.
Say, you better stop before you blow your own knee out. We are
say,
not young.
I'm about to say, I'll be quick with that knee brace, so I want to make sure, that ain't the problem. So, Quattro, I'm sorry, bro, but Shane needs to stay away from the ring now.
Needs to sit down.
He's done. We're gonna put him in the Hall of Fame next year. That's it. It's okay.
Not in Philly. Not in Philly.
No.
I will break into the local financial field if that happens.
I will break in right behind you and stop you. Stop.
Exactly. Stop.
Stop.
Damn that. I'd rather have Wiley going there before Shane McMahon.
Jesus.
So
I'd rather have Gilly going there before Shane McMahon.
Oh no!
How dare you? How dare you?
He's so offended.
I'm just saying, it's over for Shane McMahon. Shane McMahon thinks he's gonna come back and do another elbow. His heart rate just stopped as his contact with the table.
He really gotta chill, bro.
Because I don't know about y'all, but that jersey get a little tight. Just saying.
You better stop for this. Here comes the defibrillator. Come on now, sit down. Take a chill.
Yeah. So, okay.
You ruled today.
Well, you better call blame Shane. He can do all that shuffle up on the stage, but he come down, blows the. Never mind.
Stop.
I'll move on.
Stop.
I'm gonna move on.
Oh, wait till we get to Major Glory. Ooh.
Oh yeah, we ain't done with you.
Oh yeah, no, because I know because Coach Jones. But hold on. So we got Hell in a Cell is next. The original. Triple H said, "Fuck that red shit. We bringing back the original silver Hell in a Cell." I'm happy for that. And I was like, cool. Mm-hmm. So then they got this new Exorcist movie coming out with Russell Crowe. So they said, well, we're going to have him do the opening as with Lone Ranger
I
Cell.
was so confused. I was like, what the f was this about? Okay, that's why we got an ad in the middle.
That was some good marketing, though. Horror movie before a demon comes out. I ain't mad at it.
Yeah, exactly. So Edge comes out.
Come on back, Edge.
Yeah. So I got you, Q-Flow. He comes out, and Edge comes out. It's like the brood fire, but he comes out and it has like this crystallized skull type mask and chest plate on.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was fire.
I was so confused at first.
Because honestly, I ain't gonna lie, I thought I was gonna see Gangrel.
Same. They made it a point to say Brood Edge. I was like, are we gonna say we gonna see Gangrel? I know we're not gonna see
Your boy
Christian.
Don't say his name here.
You do know Christian got buried on AEW, right?
Did
Literally.
He? That's great.
Like,
wow.
I gotta chill.
She does not like Christian.
Fuck with Christian.
Wow.
I
She's
fuck with Christian since
classic.
I was watching wrestling, like all the time. But I thought we was at least gonna get Gangrel.
But how you gonna have the whole brood without Christian?
Who cares?
The peeps.
He's Captain Charisma.
Yeah, Chariz these nuts.
The man wrestled a buried alive match with a sleeveless turtleneck. Like, if that ain't Hall of Fame worthy, I don't know what is.
No, but seriously, I
on the
thought we
puffy
was at
shirt to
least gonna
Jerry
get somebody.
Conway.
I knew we probably wasn't gonna get Christian because he in AEW. But I thought Gangrel would come out.
To be honest with you, Gangrel, I don't know if he can spit the blood out.
Probably not.
Don't get caught right
He
in his
beat
throat.
him, choked.
He
We
was
don't need
there. He
another
was the
body.
picture on the back of the jacket.
Okay. So, then after Edge takes everything off, then we get the whole "You Think You Know Me" song, something like that. So I heard somebody say he came out to Slayer. I'm not familiar with that.
Yeah, he came out the Slayer.
Okay.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then it switched right back to Metalingus.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I was confused by the face thing and the bat wings. I didn't know what's going on. I'm sorry, I was lost. I was like, is this Snyder cut? I don't know what's going on here.
What did it break your ankles?
No, it didn't. It didn't.
It
He broke Finn's face though.
we gonna get to that. So
We
Finn
gonna get
comes
to that.
out. Finn is the demon,
Of course.
and we get the old Finn Balor music and everything.
Yes.
He's aligned with Purple. He must have just saw Creed get little smoke things out, and just
Not
start.
his so great. Shut up.
And they got the smoke things, add to his entrance and things like that. So I was like, okay, so that's cool. He got the
Somebody
purple.
was hitting that slow mo
Bro.
a bit.
I said
Too much, yeah.
Somebody was hitting that Axiom button like.
I ain't actually an instrument. Stop. Oh God. I'm telling you, bro. Every time he come out, they gotta be in the actual arena. Like the fuck.
They was hitting that Axiom button kind of hard. I was like, okay,
What's happening here?
On my chest.
So Edge comes down. Excuse me. Edge comes down to the not Ed. You gotta tell you Edge. Finn Balor comes down, and we about to get ready to start Hell in a Cell. So I'm gonna reset y'all while I keep on talking. So we get in the matchup. I appreciate the old school Hell in a Cell and things like that. So you know.
I appreciate anything that's not the Punjabi prison. I'm going to be bitter about it forever. That we get to see a quote unquote cage type match in person, and it's the damn Punjabi prison. I will never get over that.
You know what's funny?
Never.
I still want to see Hell in a Cell live.
But that's what I'm saying. I want to see a Hell in a Cell live too, not a Punjabi prison.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's a personal issue for me.
Yeah, them matches are never good. Them matches are never
Wait, you wasn't there when it came to Philly?
Yeah, but we was
there.
We was at Battleground. We got the cheer and everything. We was in
Oh
front.
yeah. I didn't know Lady Sketch was there. So
Yeah, I was there. That's why I was pissed. I was like, oh no, this ain't it.
So, as they get in the ring, they both exchange punches to each other, but like they're no selling it. So they go out to get the weapon. I was like, we're not doing this all night, are we? Finn gets purple kendo sticks while Edge gets a red chair. I was just like,
Hey, come on, y'all.
I was like,
This is a bit too on the nose.
This is this reminded me of. It was like, okay, Vince, he said, "Listen here, pal. If you're going to have the original cell, I'm having my colors here somewhere. Make the chairs colors." I was just like, "There's no way Triple H made this cell the regular cell and added purple and red chairs. No way.
No way.
He refused to believe it."
Keep telling you, he's back there twirling that villain mustache.
Well, I'm telling you. I know, though. You're right, Quattro. So, Finn gets broken. So, Finn no sells the chair shot like he think he's Sting, and then all of a sudden he goes starts beating him with the kendo stick. They go fight outside, and Edge gets back in the ring. Finn's on the apron, and then Edge knocks Finn into the cell. Edge grabs some more kendo sticks, more multicolored kendo sticks. I'm dead serious. I wish I was lying, but I'm dead serious. And attacks Balor and traps him in the corner. I was like, this reminded me of the New Day Usos thing when they trapped the Usos into the corner. Then Edge runs off the apron.
They trapped
they trapped one of the Usos and runs. Edge on the apron, runs off and drop kicks Balor in the corner. I was like, you drop kicked him? Like, bro, careful. Because you don't want this cell match to go the wrong way. Finn breaks one of the kendo sticks and frees himself and runs Edge into the steel steps. Back into the ring. Edge hits Edge hits a DDT. His execution or DDT, I forgot what he calls it. It goes for the spear. But Balor hits a sling blade in reverse. Then outside, Edge sets up a table that's balanced only from the outside to the cell wall. And as he gets up, Finn runs and gives him a shotgun dropkick through the table. That looks sick. So then he starts throwing chairs at Edge. Then Edge blocks one and gives him a boot. Edge goes back in the ring, hits an unpretty on Finn, he gets a 2 count. Edge now gets a ladder. I was like, we can't have a Hell in a Cell match with Edge and not have a ladder, right? Every Hell in a Cell match Edge he got like a ladder in it. So we had to do that. Now, Edge is in there. He throws the ladder at Finn Balor, right? Ladies, kids, you missed this.
Yeah.
But they had to show it on slow-mo. He throws the ladder. I'm thinking like, okay, Finn got hit with the ladder. He rolls out the ring. But they had the camera on Edge, and then they had to talk about commentary. I was like, wait, what really happened? So they showed the slow-mo. When Edge threw the ladder, Finn's hands like kind of like went through the ladder, and the ladder slapped him right in the face.
Oh, yeah. No.
I was
they said Edge threw that joint like he owed him some money or something.
Yeah. And now Balor had makeup on, but I don't know if Balor was busted open or with concussion or both because
he was busted open. He got number cream and staples.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. So because I did see blood on his leg and blood in the ring as the match was going.
And look, remember at this point, this is where you got to thank Shane because of him, the medic was ready on the side.
Oh, shut up! Now, let's move on. Let's move on. You got no room to talk. All right, shut up.
I'll put out this quad. If the medic was that ready, that means they had trouble trying to get shit out there. He was probably still the always trying to drag him to the
He was still on the side. She was like, I got somebody else.
He had to drag him through 80,000 people. Was like, hey, you see this? Don't ever do this again. Don't try this at home or in the ring ever again. So after Edge is going around, he pulling out toolbox. He's pulling out different weapons to keep the crowd like, hey, into it. Like the match ain't over. He sits the ladder up in the corner. So then finally, Finn Balor gets up and just like, all right, I'm going to not ruin this match like Shane ruined his one previously. We're gonna finish this whole thing. So he demons up and starts attacking Edge, and then he gets back up and tries to hit a double foot stop on Edge. And then he misses, and Edge goes for a spear, but goes right into the ladder. Then they both hit double clothesline. Finn goes for another hits a coup de grace on Edge, but Edge kicks out. So then Finn goes on top of the ladder, but Edge gives him one that. Remember Smackdown 2002 where Edge hit that execution onto Eddie Guerrero? Mm-hmm. That's when he gave Finn Balor off the ladder. Edge just sets up a table in the middle of the ring, and then but Finn attacks Edge and starts putting him on the table, starts wailing him on a chair. So Finn goes to the top to give him a coup de grace through the table off the top, but then he looks at the cell. And I was like, if Finn Balor climbs to the top of this cell and drops down double foot stop, everybody's dead. Don't do that. But they had like a little platform right there in the middle of the cell for Finn Balor to be on. So he does that. goes for the coup de grace and misses. Double foot stop through the table. And I was just like, that got to suck. I'm just saying, the double foot stop and then to go through, the table. So after that, he misses. Edge hits a spear. Finn kicks out. So then Edge goes for 2 of the red chairs and hits a concerto on Finn Balor, and Edge picks up the victory. Now, I want y'all thoughts because this was a lot of people was pissed off that Edge won this matchup.
I thought Finn was supposed to win. I really did.
Same.
Listen, I was on paper saying like Edge was about to get cooked. I was wrong.
Look. Me personally, I was a little. I'm not gonna lie, I was disappointed because first of all, I know people are always saying that the Demon's already dead because of how Roman killed him at Elimination Chamber, because that was just a bad showing of the Demon, and that wasn't even his fault. That was just the way it was written. But Edge I really thought, because Rhea won last night. We didn't really talk about Dominic because that story technically maybe not be all the way over, and I thought Finn win tonight. I thought that would really, put some heat behind, because Finn could use it. Edge is a legend. Edge is a Hall of Famer. Edge don't need to win. That's the thing. But they end up doing this also, and I was just like, okay, why Edge? Maybe it was the fish story because, he attacked Beth and all that stuff like that, but I'm sitting thinking like, I don't think Edge didn't need to win that matchup. So, Quadro, give me your thoughts.
Oh, look, I was definitely from the mountaintops like, there's no point in Edge winning this. Edge could take the L here. He could go home. He's really a part-timer anyway. The Judgment Day needs more wins. They already got Rhea with the belt because the team needed a title. Now they get some more W's. They continue to grow, and that did not happen. Now I'm only thinking maybe this happened because Finn is like super hurt, because the match felt shorter than what it was supposed to be in the long run.
Well, I think the match went about 22 minutes, which
Quattro, you came up with all that from the hospital?
Yes, I did. I had plenty of time to think about it. Thank you.
You just a step ahead, huh?
Yes, I did.
So look at you putting your best foot forward.
You know what? I made sure my shoes was tied up too. I was ready.
At least one of y'all had y'all shoes tied up ready.
Oh God,
yes.
So storyline wise, I get it, but I still was. I was just like, damn, man, because I was like, we can't kill the Demon anymore. I mean, he was already killed by Roman. I was just like, but I was trying to hope we get a big win for, because now we're gonna be like another 2 years before we see the Demon again, if we ever see him again.
What's the point? If the Demon come back, the hype is gone, right?
Yeah, he already lost twice. Twice. This is the Demon's third loss. One to Samoa Joe, one to Roman, and now the Edge.
And he's just saying like, if he came out, the Demon's coming back, and
that's basically what it is, man.
At this point, yeah.
That's basically what it is. So, with Q-Flow, like your thoughts on the match? I still thought it was a good Hell in a Cell match. Brutal Hell in a Cell match.
I thought it was cool. When I saw, when I saw Finn get hurt, I'm just praying. I'm like, please don't Bray Wyatt, Seth Rollins us. It's Hell in a Cell. Let it go to hell. All right. Yeah. So I was like, just hoping they ain't cut it or whatever. Kudos to Finn for, powering through it.
Yeah.
I do think he should have won, but it is what it is. It was still, Jesus Christ, my fault, y'all. It was still a good match, so I ain't super mad at it.
Yeah. As we move on from there, we get Bianca Belair. She's backstage with the little girls and everything, and they're like, EST. Yeah, I'm glad they got some more screen time, so I was happy for them. Then we get to the main event. The thing everybody won't be talking about. Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes for the WWE Undisputed Heavyweight Universal Championship, whatever it's called. Cody comes out.
Did he come out facing the wrong way?
It's funny. I was thinking to myself, I was like, how's he coming out? But I guess he want to come out, the camera looking at him first, and then he turns to there. And I was just like, okay.
Now, what is this Great Value Homelander? What is going on here?
He definitely
is pre-Civil War Captain America.
That anything with America, that's what he was looking like. Any of American superheroes, that's exactly what he was looking like. I believe now. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I was doing stuff for my daughter at the time. Did he give his weight belt to Brody Lee's son?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
I wanted to make sure I was saying that right, because me and my son had a whole argument yesterday about Michael Cole and Pat McAfee, and I was just like, you were more than wrong. So I wanted to make sure he got it right this time. So shout out to you, son. So he Roman has the whole piano orchestra playing.
Piano, go ahead.
I said that wrong. I got a little tongue tied. Comes out with Solo Sikoa and Paul Heyman. I was like, well, since the Undertaker's retired, I guess Roman got to be the new long entrance at Mania, because he milked and dragged this. It took about 5+ minutes to get into the ring.
Yeah, I did not care for his entrance. Just gonna put that out there. I was like, boo.
Yeah. They hate on greatness. It's all right.
I was like I said, like Lady Sketch said, there was like hits and misses when it came to the entrances this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, and I was just like, it was simple. I don't know. Maybe I would have had like a lot of Samoans doing the whole tribal chief. I don't know. There's things I could have probably would have did, or probably could have did something like that. Then wow, I didn't even know. Shout out to Primetime. I didn't even know Primetime was secretly on the chat. He just sent a picture of that split in Finn's head. That looked disgusting. That is disgusting. Well, I know Prime is busy any day, but I do want to give a shout out to Prime. Ooh. Because you saw it, Q-Flow?
Ooh, yeah, I saw
it. So now Roman get into the mic. I think get the introduction and everything until WrestleMania to acknowledge him. So in the beginning, Cody gets the advantage. He does his little Goldust drop slap or drop punch that Prime hates all the time. And then Roman goes out and gets a little pep talk from Paul Heyman. Like, yo, they all here. They paid to see you. He's just here associated. But they all here for you. So, go in there and destroy him. My tribal chief. So, Rage catches Cody trying to go for a disaster kick. And he powerbombs him for a 2 count. Roman tries to throw Cody over the ring. But, he skins the cat and comes back and tosses Roman out. Roman grabs his foot and knocks him down on the apron. So, meanwhile, we're on the outside. Roman slams Cody onto the rampway. And goes and breaks the count. And then when he comes back, Cody slams Roman into there. Solo, meanwhile, is outside this whole ring the whole time. The first time, Cody tries to get back in, and Solo hits Cody in the ribs with the steel chair. So the ref don't see this one yet. So now the crowd's really getting mad. Roman then hits a drive-by on Cody. And back in the ring, after they get a couple more exchanges, Cody bounces off the ropes and Solo trips Cody. This is the second time. And then, once again, the ref still don't see anything just yet. So, then Roman turns him inside out with one of them clothes like he sold like Rikishi used to do. Roman comes up the announcer's table, both of them. Tries to powerbomb Cody from one announcer's table to the other, but Cody fights back and he gives him a shoulder back toss through the announce table. So he throws, excuse me. Then he gets shoulder back toss. The crowd's really getting into it. He goes in the ring. He starts getting Cody up. He gets the Goldust power slam going. Then hits the Cody cutter for a long 2. The crowd was like, oh my goodness. Cody dives to the outside of Roman, and then as Cody's getting back in, Solo takes his weight belt and slaps Cody in the back. Now I don't know if y'all saw the replay, but the referee's reaction was just like, what was that noise?
Right.
Solo?
Yes.
Was that you? Like, when he saw the replay, he looked up in there and was like, what was that? Did y'all hear that? Okay. Solo, it was you, right? Well, you are out of here. So
out of here.
So, of course, Solo sold and stuff like that. It's just the initial reaction that he had when he got slapped. I was like, why are you doing it like that, bro? So the ref tosses him out. Roman tries to hit Cody. with the belt, but then he gets super kicked, and then the first crossroads, but Roman kicks out. As Cody's pulling him up, Roman hits a jawbreaker and throws Cody over. He tries to snake the cat again, but this time Roman catches him and hits like a uranagi, which Cole keeps calling a rock bottom. And I was like, it's a uranagi, you know what I'm saying? Or as Samoa Joe called, sit your ass down.
Sit your ass down.
Yeah. Roman goes for a Superman punch, but Cody hits the pedigree, and then Roman kicks out. I mean, you know what's funny? Triple H's finishing move has been used for like setup moves. Everybody kept kicking him out of him this weekend. So I wonder how you feel about that. Cody goes for a Cody kick, but then Reigns cuts him off with a Superman punch and goes, but then Cody kicks out. Roman goes for a spear, and Cody rolls through and puts him in the figure four. Roman turns over, switches the pressure, and then Cody gets in the ropes. And then he gets speared, and then Roman hits the guillotine on him. Cody tries to fight back, but then Roman wraps the legs. Cody frees his head from the guillotine, gets out, and then he tries to go for a kick, but ends up kicking the referee. My anxiety is really going high right now, to be honest with you. So
I saw that. I said, "Here we go. Pack up time. Time to pack it up."
So he gets Superman punch and he gets a double clothesline. And then as he's getting up, here come these urban youths, for lack of a better word. Here come the Usos coming down. Gives some double super kicks, and everybody's like, "Oh, you gotta be kidding me!" But then here come Owens and Zayn. They go and even up the odds, and then we get like that. If they had pinned it quicker, I would have felt like. Remember in WrestleMania 28 when Shawn hit the super kick, the Undertaker into the pedigree in Hell in a Cell, and I was like, that really could be it right now, but it wasn't. They had me. Someone almost hit the stunner on Reigns, and they got the haluva kick. I said, hit the crossroads. This thing is done. But he took too long to cover him, and then Reigns kicks out, and I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. So then Cody starts to go. He goes for the bionic elbow, his old school dusty bionic elbow, and then Cody Rhodes is about to do his straight AEW stuff. One crossroads, hits it again, hits the second one. I'm like, get it for a third time. That fat ass Heyman gets up on the apron, distracts the ref. Solo comes back out in the hoodie, gives a Samoan spike to Cody. Roman does that supercharged spear, spears Cody Rhodes, and Roman Reigns retains the damn championship. Oh,
God mode.
So, Mr. A&E, how do you feel about this?
I'm not happy.
Listen, man.
I'm not.
I tried to tell y'all. It ain't the kid's time, man.
He said
he
kid
getting
like
God
that.
mode.
Getting to 1,000.
God mode. We are getting to that 1,000.
Now at Backlash, I don't know. But he getting to that 1,000.
No. Roman Reigns ain't losing at no damn Backlash. I'm just saying, like, this man about to take an extended break again. I'm like, are they gonna hold it? Here's the thing. Was there a possibility of Roman beating Cody? Absolutely. But I was like, but right now, where does this go afterwards? Because if Roman's taking some time off, and we still got these belts together, we gonna split them off? Is it gonna be like, well, because technically Roman's championship record is with the Universal Championship. It's not with the WWE Champion. So does he like, I'll get this back to Raw, and then Cody can win it then? But it's cheap. Cody had literally, they had everything going for Cody. It's WrestleMania, and it's like we already ended with the heel last year. At raising at WrestleMania, I was just like, well, maybe we can go back to how WrestleMania was supposed to be. It had a babyface, do it, and Cody can break off the titles, and Roman can go take his fucking break, and he can fall the bloodline.
He did that last night.
Yeah, fair. Ain't sure I can say that. I'll just say
they give you your Sammy KO moment. They say you're not getting Roman too.
Yeah, because like you did that whole mathematics, but you forgot to equate that it's Roman the GOAT Reigns.
Hold on, Hotep.
This is the tribal chief we're talking about. All right, Cody Rhodes wasn't ready. He ain't never seen a spotlight like this.
I need you to get off your soapbox and bar now and let me catch the train right now because you.
Oh no! Oh no! Y'all don't get this. All right, this is my moment. All right, I told y'all the head of the table was going to take this, and y'all ain't want to listen. Y'all wanted to laugh. Oh, it's the return of Cody Rhodes, the chosen one, the son of a plumber. Like, no, that doesn't matter. This is the island of relevancy we're talking about. Y'all think I care about Cody Rhodes? Cody Rhodes? What? No. This is Roman's house. All right. Take your shoes off. Wipe your feet on the mat. Sit down. Shut up. All right.
Yo, what the fuck was this even returning you? I'm like, because now, seriously, out of all the jokes, what the return even for? Cody only came back for one reason. So what you going to do? Give him the belt at SummerSlam? Ew. You talk about the Transformer SummerSlam at Fort Field?
We'll give him the belt. We'll give him the belt when we tired of having it. Until then, line him up. Until then, line him up.
I was just confused about a lot of the decisions. We even had somebody in the chat say, "Hey, do you think it was Trish booking night 1, Vince booking night 2?" Maybe. I'm being honest with you, maybe. Because you can tell right there, the crowd was so into it, they wanted Cody. They wanted Cody big time. Big motherfucking time. Okay, and I was just like, to the point, like, everybody was just hanging on just hanging on the string and everything. That was just like, yo, man, really, we gotta get Cody, like, because he could have had it all. We could have had Brandon on him in the ring and celebrate. I'm surprised he didn't bring the fucking dog out there.
Ain't his dog?
What you need a dog? He in the ring with the big dog. What do you need his dog for?
Here he go. Okay, you know what?
I see plenty of folks online talking about y'all thought Triple H forgot he was smashing up that throne.
Fact. Oh, y'all thought we forgot. Y'all thought we forgot.
Ah, shit! I can't. He said, "Okay, you can use the pedigree," but I'm just letting you know.
Look, they gave you everything they want. You got your Sammy KO. People got Ray. You got your Rhea win. Hey, you even got Mello at Stand and Deliver, but you ain't getting Roman.
You're not getting Roman.
Get everything.
This is the GOAT. What are we doing? Like, what are we doing?
We gave you Indy Hartwell. You not getting everything.
They definitely gave us Index, so you know, I'm not even mad at that. For those out there wondering about the NXT show, I do plan on talking about that when I record the podcast tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I was just doing a lot of stuff right now. But so overall, like, I'm gonna get your thoughts on the match though, because I was there. I was like, I thought still, despite the ending, it was a great match. I enjoyed the match. It had a lot of drama. Like I said, it's good when you get that big WrestleMania feel to it, because the crowd was for Cody. And I was looking at people's Twitter, people that I watch and support that was actually down in there. They was like, this crowd is crazy for Cody right now. And sometimes I'm just like, man, you got to pull that trigger, because right now, when you gonna replicate that again? Like, are we gonna do the rematch at Philly?
Mm-mm.
I'm about to say, I don't know if I don't know if they want to see that in Philly right now.
Mm-mm. I think it'll be very interesting on Raw tomorrow night, because Cody got to come out and be like, my bad. No. I mean, well, it would be a straight dick move if Roman came and it was like, so what do you want to talk about? That's what needs to happen. like that right there will be. I'll be like, yeah, that's kind of fucked up, bro.
Nah,
that's kind of
do it anyway.
Up. Yeah,
do it anyway.
Yeah, but I was just like, that. Yeah,
should have acknowledged them. Should have known your place and acknowledged them. Now look at you, away from the table.
So okay, so now in y'all, okay, let me get this. The future. Let me know what y'all think about the future. How's this thing going to go? How's it playing out?
The future is Roman Reigns.
Okay, that was generic. I'm talking about
I honestly, as of right now, have no idea who's the next contender. I got nothing.
Nothing. I'm about to say, because right now he beat them all. And unless
y'all heard the list, Michael Cole was going down.
I'm telling y'all.
Michael Cole went down the whole hit list. Now we can add Cody to that.
Yeah, and I'm about to say, because as of right now, anything else feels like, because right now, if Vince had influence on this, right? And
all right. Can I? All right. All trolling aside, I'm done now.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. This is the theory I was having. I kind of had a feel like, even though I was being, bloodline biased, so I had Roman winning. I kind of had a feeling Roman was gonna win because he needs a reason to yell at the Usos. Because I got the job done. Why couldn't y'all get the job done? So I don't know. I do kind of feel like he might lose it to one of them, not one of them, to Jay. But that's just me. Like, is it weird? Kind of, but like I could kind of see it going that way, because it's like he needs some sort of leverage. It's like you can't really yell at them for losing their titles and you lost yours as well. You know what I mean? So just because, like, to the optics, that won't look right, because it's like y'all couldn't get the job done. It's like, dog, neither did you. So, Now,
with that being said, not only do I like that idea, I hear what you're saying, but I feel like when do you pull that trigger? That might take some time to formulate.
I don't know. I think they could do it sooner than later. When's back? What's the next pay-per-view? Backlash, right? When's that?
Yeah, Puerto Rico in a month.
All right, so it probably won't be at Backlash, but I could see Backlash starting it, maybe.
Yeah, because if I'm right, I could be wrong. Is Backlash, then you got the King Queen tournament, then Money in the Bank, then SummerSlam.
I think that's probably how it's going to go.
I think so.
I think that's how it goes. But see, here's my thing. First of all, by the way, everybody that's still with us in the chat, I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button, because it really helps out the video. And it really helps us out. And I will, I'll have Q-Flow run through the chat. We can answer if y'all got any questions or want to talk about it or anything that we didn't answer. Post in the chat. We'll look it over and look that over. Here's my thing about this thing, because now what Carl's saying, there's nobody else. You don't bring Braun Breaker up and make him win, and make him challenge for Roman. He ain't ready for that yet.
He's not. No. Hell no.
You
Braun,
agree. Not at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you can say Bobby, but I'm just like, but the shit y'all just did to Bobby, it don't make no sense. Like, y'all relegated this man to the Andre Giant Battle Royal. He won a Battle Royal full of jobbers, and now it's like he can go after Roman Reigns.
Whoa. Jobbers in LA Knight.
Yes, okay, thank you. So, and then it's like, okay, well, maybe this Randy Orton come back. I'm like, but if Randy Orton comes back, he got to finish the story with Riddle. If Riddle's coming back,
I thought Riddle was fired.
No, we ain't getting nothing about his release.
Oh.
No, I mean,
damn, I thought he was. Yeah, all right, cool.
So, but even with all that being said, all these people that I just mentioned, other than Bobby, Roman has beat already. So it doesn't make any difference. So now it's like Vince put us in this hole last year by having Roman win both titles, and we didn't have no more split titles for a year. So Raw had to deal with the United States Championship, and that was it. I figured, like, seriously, if Cody won, even if they had found a way to split the titles and had Cody win the title he wants in the first place, the WWE Championship, and have Roman win and keep the Universal, like, fine, Roman go run the fade on SmackDown, because that is the whole title that has the record anyway, not the WWE Championship. But now we still hold both the belts. Roman works on Fridays. He barely gonna work on Mondays. So once again, what do you have for Monday to do? And now we go to Backlash. Like, okay, if Roman versus Cody at Backlash in Puerto Rico, once again, is the moment there? It's not there. Cody wins at Backlash. Roman loses his historic reign at Backlash. Like those kind of historic reigns and stuff like that should be ended on big shows, Mania, maybe SummerSlam. I don't look at. I don't look at.
You could go out.
Huh?
You could go out ultra disrespectful. Roman could come back and say, "Obviously, there's nobody for me to fight. Obviously, there's nobody for me. Y'all can have these titles. I'm going home because can't nobody beat me anyway."
Well, hold on now. I do have somebody in the chat. TJ was saying Seth Rollins. Roman has not beat Seth Rollins yet. But then...
Yeah, he did. When he was...
How did that match end? Did that match end no contest?
I'm about to
you
say...
talking about when Seth came out in the Shield gear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did it end? Did it end funny or
unless that's considered a no contest. That's it.
It's a possibility, but then it's like, okay, Seth versus Roman could be the next program. It's like, what does Cody do? I don't know, man. It just felt weird. It's kind of like, I understand for the story, Edge needs to win the match for Finn.
Though, he won by DQ. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, we could spin the block on that.
So it's a possibility.
We don't know what's going to happen.
What's going to happen?
Cody got to go deal with A-Town down to the mid card with you.
And unfortunately, that's the top champion on Raw right now.
That's what's going to happen. That's how that's going.
And I'm sitting there asking myself, like, what the fuck is really about to happen on Raw tomorrow? Because it's like, what do you like? That's the biggest failure that Cody ever is going to have. That he could not get the job done.
Cody comes out sad. He gets interrupted by Theory, saying, "At least I won my match." Well, you fight me tonight for your belt, and then Cody wins that belt. It ain't the best thing, but it's kind of probable.
You know it right now yourself. You damn well don't even like that.
I don't. Tell me you don't see it.
Honestly, I don't know. I see Cody come out there doing I let my dad down type thing and go into depression, or he can do some straight Stone Cold stuff and just take out the whole bloodline. Like seriously, because in reality he got screwed. Solo came out there, he screwed him. Paul Heyman screwed him. The Usos came out there, like the whole bloodline screwed him. Roman Reigns cannot win clean. So, but I just think doing a title change at Backlash would be stupid. And I really thought SummerSlam was going to be like Jey Uso versus Roman, but it looks like now they're trying to get that $1,000. Excuse me, that 1,000-day mark. And right now, after this matchup with all the in favor for Cody, I can see Roman holding this thing till next year, to Philly. I can see it. And who is a contender? I don't know. If they run Cody and Roman back, I don't know how the fans are going to respond to that, to be completely honest with you on that.
I think you would need a third, at least. And I can't even tell you who the third is.
Who?
Honestly, when it comes to Roman losing his championship, it needs to be one-on-one. It don't need to be a third because you got to put that next person over. The only grace of God miracle, which will never happen, it's not going to happen, so I'll put it out there now, would have been like if Big E's neck was fine, which I know it isn't, and he comes back and wins that title, then I'm just like, you can get behind Big E. But that's not going to happen. Because like I say, I don't think his neck is doing good, and I don't think he'd be able to wrestle again, to be completely honest. And that sucks. And so there is really...
Hey, look, we said the same thing about Edge and Daniel Bryan, so I'm not going to, put that fully out into the universe.
You're right, but...
That's fair. That's fair. Edge, Daniel Bryan, Paige, all these people. I don't know. Even Nikki Bella.
Career-threatening, life-threatening injuries. And
nobody would be a bigger fan than me if Big E was like, I'm clear, and he come back at the Royal Rumble and win it and go beat Roman. Like, bruh, I would attempt to do a backflip. You know what I'm saying?
Wait. Remember the Shane. Stop.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Don't do
it. You're right.
Don't do it.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. So, but yeah. So guys, that was WrestleMania. So first of all, give me your grade for night 2, and then give me a grade overall for WrestleMania. So I'll start with you, Quattro.
I would say night 2 is a solid B.
Okay.
Slow start in the beginning, picked up as it go along, but it was overall definitely good. If I average it with night 1, because for me night 1 was a strong A, that gives me A-.
Yeah. How about you, Q4?
For the weekend.
Yeah, I think night 2 was cool. Outside of the first 2 matches, and Shane, I give it a solid. I give it a good B. That triple threat match was match of the weekend, and the way night 1 went, that was pretty. I mean, I kind of figured it'd be a fire match just because of the 3 men involved, but like they oversold my expectations, and I'm here for it. So I'm definitely giving night 2 a solid B. Overall, it was a good Mania.
I think we haven't. Hold on. I think we're having issues
Uh-oh.
with my camera.
Oh. Can y'all hear me though?
Oh yeah, I can hear you, but I'm just saying I think we're having issues with my camera at the moment. Hold on, I gotta still try to figure out what the hell is the problem here.
Word.
Sorry,
yeah,
I just froze on the camera, so I do apologize about that.
Yeah, overall, this was a really good Mania. Really good Mania. So I give it like out of 10, I give it a 9. There's a lot of matches I'll go back and watch.
Yeah, you know what? Because usually I'm a kind of guy that will buy physical media even though damn well I don't need it. And there is a possibility. I mean, like, you know what? Maybe I would, try to go out and buy this. As I'm sitting, I'm like, what the, really? What happened to my camera? It just literally just shorted out or something like that. I do apologize to everybody out there. I know y'all can still hear me, but y'all can't see. Like the camera, though, and the best way is for me to start this whole thing over, which I'm not about to do because we're about to end this thing anyway. You know what? So I'm about to end the stream anyway because we're having an issue with the camera. I'm sorry about that. I appreciate everybody that joined the stream. Overall, for me, the whole show was I thought it was a great WrestleMania. I think it's going to be one of the better WrestleManias. I think this is the best 2-night WrestleMania in the WrestleMania in that format that they had since starting back at 36. From 36,
I can agree with that.
Yeah, this is the best 2-night WrestleMania that they ever produced. I think night 1 was slightly better because of it wasn't even because of the match quality. I really think it's because of the decisions. Because sometimes who you pick to go over can really make a difference. It can really make a difference. So with Asuka probably not winning, and with Sheamus not winning, and then with Finn Balor not winning, and then with Cody not winning, that brings it down to what it could have been. Like if Cody had won, Asuka could have won. If Finn had won, maybe if Sheamus had won, we would probably look at a different light because of how great that was with it. But those are my thoughts right there.
Sounds to me, you're upset that your people ain't win. So you just go kill the pay-per-view.
Oh no! I gave it an A overall. I said this is one. I said this is one of the better man. It's the best of the 2-night format, and I would say this has been one of the best WrestleManias since WrestleMania 30. Since WrestleMania 30,
I think the whole weekend delivered from NXT all the way through WrestleMania.
Really
I was happy throughout the whole weekend. Like Flo, I know you said the triple threat tonight match of the weekend. I would contend the North American Championship match with that.
That was good,
but no
too.
disrespect to either match.
The North American Championship was really good too. So yeah,
great weekend overall.
Yo, yeah, definitely a great weekend.
Great weekend overall, like I said. So yeah, it was. I didn't get the results I wanted, but definitely, it was definitely a so good weekend. Ladies, you want to throw your 2 cents in?
Oh, I give it a B. We can only hope that it'll be this good next year when it comes here.
I am a little worried about that too. So yeah, see. So like I said, since I'm having issues with the camera, I do apologize about that. Everybody, I know y'all just don't want to hear audio, so we about to get up out of here. I appreciate you guys joining. I appreciate everybody who's in the chat. We had a more successful night tonight, so I do appreciate that. So once again, guys, this is NC, the place we chose to Mustaine, the man, the myth, the reality, revolutionary freshman Flo.
Acknowledge the GOAT.
The greatest catch day sketch.
It's been real.
And the hard R from the Soul Trek Enterprise Quattro.
Let's just keep Mr. McMahon, Mr. Shane McMahon in our prayers.
Oh my God.
Hope that he has a safe and speedy recovery to hopefully his match next year in Philly. Come on, one time.
It's not happening. So, yeah, guys, we are out. Shout out to Prime Time. I know he wasn't able to talk, but you know, for going out there and supporting us and everything, everybody that was out here in the chat and everything. So, stay tuned for the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast coming. We're gonna record tomorrow. I don't know if it's gonna come out tomorrow, but record tomorrow and talk about this stuff. Talk about the sale going on and all that other stuff. Talk about NXT. Talk about the Hall of Fame. Talk about all the other stuff from the weekend, stuff like that. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. So once again, this is NCA Place with John Train, Mr. Andy, and Q Flow. Please take us out.